everybody else perfectly did it. Yeah. One of my all-time favorite movies. Think of it, give you some book. Did you watch that? Crime solving.
Commissioner Holzman's on.
Good morning, Commissioner.
So is Roop.
To you, Commissioner.
As to you. And
So
to
is
Commissioner Holzman.
Koppmeyer.
And to you, Commissioner.
Good morning. Good morrow, all.
Morning, sir.
This Commissioner Coleman joined us.
Maida Coleman is here.
Perfect. All right. Well, we have all assembled, so at 10:15 we will go. All right, it is 10:15 a.m. and all commissioners are in attendance, so we will go ahead and call the agenda meeting to order. I ask those that are participating on the call, please mute your phone unless you need to speak. First order of business is to approve the minutes from August 25th. You all have seen those. Are there any additions or corrections? Hearing none, all those in favor of approving the minutes from August 25th say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Those minutes are approved 5-0. We will be pulling order number 10, which is file number GC 2022-0062, which leaves us with 9 tariffs and new orders today. First up is file number GS 2022-0047. This is in the matter of an investigation into Spire Missouri Inc., DBA Spire's compliance with the Commission's rules regarding natural gas safety found at 20 CSR 4240-40.030. So staff filed a motion requesting an investigatory docket be opened to review whether Spire was in compliance with the Commission's gas safety rules. Specifically, staff is concerned that Spire allowed the mechanical joining qualifications training certification for its employees to lapse prior to October of 2020. So this order grants staff's request and opens an investigatory docket. The order directs staff to submit a progress report by February 28th of 2022. This is not considered a contested case, and I recommend that we support this version 1. Commissioner Roop.
I am supporting the order.
Commissioner Coleman.
I support the order.
Commissioner Holzman.
I support the order.
Commissioner Kolkmeyer.
I also support the order.
All right, all those in favor of approving the order as drafted version 1 say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
That order is approved 5-0. Next up, file number GO 2022-0022. This is in the matter of staff's investigation of Spire St. Louis Pipeline's application at FERC for a temporary certificate to operate. In July, the Commission ordered staff to investigate the potential service disruption impacts for Spire, Missouri as a result of a court decision that impacted access through the Spire St. Louis pipeline, or Spire STL pipeline. Staff submitted a report and identified concerns about significant alterations to Spire, Missouri's distribution system after it began taking service from the STL pipeline. Staff recommended that Spire, Missouri be ordered to file periodic reports on its contingency plans for future winter seasons. This order directs Spire, Missouri to provide monthly reports through March of 2022 and then quarterly reports thereafter. The order also directs Spire, Missouri to submit filings in a FERC docket in response to FERC's request for more information. And staff is also directed to provide updates reports as it feels appropriate. So I recommend we support this order version 2. Commissioner Roop.
I am supporting the order.
Commissioner Coleman.
I support the order.
Commissioner Holzman.
I support the order.
And Commissioner Kolkmeyer.
As do I.
All right, all those in favor of approving the order as drafted version 2 say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
That order is approved 5-0. Next up, file number EO 2021-0352. This is in the matter of Union Electric Company, DBA Ameren, Missouri's filing of its Renewable Energy Standard Compliance Plan and Renewable Energy Compliance Report pursuant to 20 CSR 4240-20.100. So in April, Ameren submitted its Renewable Energy Standard Compliance Report and a 2021 RES Compliance Plan. Staff performed a review and submitted a report in June stating that it did not find deficiencies in the compliance plan. And for the compliance report, staff did identify some deficiencies in Ameren's reporting on the retirement of third-party renewable credit purchases. Ameren then submitted a request for a variance from the Commission's reporting regulations so that the company could be excused from including in its report information that staff identified it could track through the National Registry System. Staff supported Ameren's variance request. No other responses were received. So this order grants the variance request for the 2020 RES compliance reports. This is also a notice that the Commission finds no further orders necessary in relation to Ameren's 2021 RES compliance plan. And I recommend we support this order version 1. Commissioner Roop.
I too recommend supporting, and I'm supporting as well.
Commissioner Coleman,
I support the order.
Commissioner Holzman,
I support the order.
and Commissioner Kolkmeyer.
I do as well.
All right, all those in favor of approving the order as drafted version 1, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
That order is approved 5-0. Next up, file number GR 2021-0127 and GR 2021-0128. This is in the matter of Spire Missouri Inc., DBA Spire East and West Purchase Gas Adjustment tariff filing. The Environmental Defense Fund, Missouri Energy Consumers Group, and Consumers Council of Missouri filed a joint motion requesting the commission take official notice of the federal appellate court decision in the Environmental Defense Fund v. FERC case. The commission previously issued an order stating that a procedural schedule will not be set in this case until after staff files its report in December on Spire's ACA. So this is just a notice that evidence isn't being received in the file at this time, but the parties can resubmit a request at a later, more appropriate time if they so choose. So I support this notice, version 1. Commissioner Root,
I am in support as well.
Commissioner Coleman,
I'm in support.
Commissioner Holzman,
I support the order.
Commissioner Kolkmeyer.
I do as well.
All right, all those in favor of approving this notice, version 1, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Notice is approved 5-0. Next up, file number ER 2021-0312. This is in the matter of the request of the Empire District Electric Company, DBA Liberty, for authority to file tariffs increasing rates for electric service provided to customers in its Missouri service area. This order sets virtual local public hearings in Liberty's electric service general rate case. The 3 virtual local public hearings will be at noon on November 15th, 6 p.m. on November 17th, and 6 p.m. on November 18th. The virtual hearings will begin with a Q&A information session. People will be able to join via WebEx by calling in or watching a live stream on the Commission's website. Those wishing to testify can also sign up by emailing the Commission at pscinfo@psc.mo.gov. And I recommend we support this order, version 3. Commissioner Roop,
I am in support as well.
Commissioner Coleman,
I support the order.
Commissioner Holzman,
I support the order.
Commissioner Kolkmeyer.
I like these dates much better, so I am in support of the order.
All right. All those in favor of approving the order as drafted, version 3, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
That order is approved 5-0. Next up, file number EE 2021-0423 and EE 2021-0424. This is in the matter of Evergy Metro Inc., DBA Evergy, and Missouri Metro request for variance of 20 CSR 4240-3.175. So Evergy previously requested a variance from the Commission's regulations requiring it to submit depreciation studies and relevant information, which were due in February of 2021 and June of 2021. The Commission granted the variance, but directed Evergy to file the studies no later than October 1st of 2021. Evergy has since filed a motion for rehearing on reconsideration, asking the Commission to extend the deadline for filing the depreciation materials until when the company submits documents for its next rate case. Evergy states that it wants to be able to submit a depreciation report based on what it presumes will be the anticipated test year during their next rate case. This order denies that request. The company is free to submit any depreciation material it thinks is appropriate for its rate case during its rate case. However, that is not what the purpose of this filing requirement is. So the company has already missed the deadline under our regulations that requires depreciation studies to be submitted at least every 5 years. We previously granted them a variance from the February and June of 2021 deadlines, but told them the information was due no later than October 1st. And in this order, that deadline stands. So I recommend we support this order, version 4. Commissioner Root,
I am in support of the order.
Commissioner Coleman,
I support the order.
Commissioner Holzman,
I support the order.
And Commissioner Kolkmeyer.
I also support the order.
All right, all those in favor of approving the order as drafted version 4, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
That order is approved 5-0. Next up, file number GR 2021-0320. This is in the matter of the Empire District Gas Company, DBA Liberty's request to file tariffs to change its rates for natural gas service. Liberty filed tariff sheets for a general rate case for its natural gas service. This order gives notice of the filing and suspends those tariff sheets until July 20th of 2022. A prior order was issued setting a September 27th deadline for applications to intervene. So I recommend we support this order version 2. Commissioner Root,
I am in support of the order.
Commissioner Coleman,
As am I.
and Commissioner Holzman,
I support the order.
and Commissioner Kolkmeyer.
As do I.
All right, all those in favor of approving the order as drafted version 2, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
That order is approved 5-0. Next up, file number GC 2021-0315 and GC 2021-0316 and GC 2021-0353. This is Constellation New Energy Gas Division LLC complainant v. Spire Missouri Inc., DBA Spire respondent. The complainants for these 3 separate cases filed a joint motion to consolidate their complaints against Spire and request a joint procedural schedule be established. The joint motion states that Spire supports the motion and that staff, public counsel, MECG, and Missouri School Boards Association do not oppose the motion. So this order grants the motion to consolidate and set a procedural schedule setting the evidentiary hearings for March 7 through 11, March 28th, and April 4th. And I recommend we support this version 1. Commissioner Root,
I am in support.
Commissioner Coleman,
I'm in support also.
Commissioner Holzman,
I support the order.
and Commissioner Kolkmeyer.
Support the order.
All right, all those in favor of approving the order as drafted version 1, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
That order is approved 5-0. And final order today is file number GW 2022-0060. This is in the matter of the establishment of a working case for the review and consideration of promulgating a rule consistent with section 386.895. So staff filed a motion requesting a working case be opened to consider any needed rulemaking for the new law, which went into effect on August 28th concerning renewable gas programs. This order grants that request and opens the working case, and this is version 1. Commissioner Root,
I am in support of the order.
Commissioner Coleman,
I support the order.
Commissioner Holzman,
I support the order.
and Commissioner Kolkmeyer.
I also support the order.
All right, all those in favor of approving the order as drafted, version 1, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
That order is approved 5-0. So that concludes reports and new orders. We don't have any case discussions or other discussions today, so that will just bring us to scheduling. Monday, September 6th is the Labor Day holiday. Tuesday, September 7th, we have a rulemaking hearing in GX 2021-0406. This is the Commission's update on gas safety and transportation rules. That will be at 10 a.m. via WebEx with Judge Clark. Thursday, September 9th, we will have agenda at 10:15 a.m. Wednesday, September 15th, we will have agenda at 9:30 a.m. Wednesday, September 22nd, we will have agenda at 10:15 a.m. Also, the FRI Symposium is that day and is being held virtually. Tuesday, September 28th, we have an on-the-record presentation in EO 2021-0349. That's Evergy's rate design case. That will be at 1 p.m. via WebEx with Judge Pridgeon. And Wednesday, September 29th, we have agenda at 10:15 a.m. That gets us out through the month of September. Are there any comments, questions, or requests regarding scheduling through the end of September? All right, hearing none. Thank you, commissioners. We have no other business coming before the body, so we will stand adjourned. Have a good day.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.